new hot and techy Brezza, the Citybird SUV.
KKR have started their season with a win. RCB have started their home campaign with a win. Not often we get to say that. Usually when these teams play at the Chinnaswamy, it tends to be a high-octane affair. What can we expect this time? On Maruti Suzuki Arena presents ESPN Cricinfo Timeout. To help us set that game up, we have Tom Moody and Wasim Jaffer. Gentlemen, thank you for your company. The obvious talking point has to be Andre Russell. He started the season on fire. He's had a great year and he's brought it to KKR after a mellow 2023. He returns to a ground where he's had a lot of success, Tom. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, he's in some form, isn't he? He's in some red-hot form. His ball striking, I think, is as good as at the moment that it has been throughout his whole career. He had a little bit of a lean period, which I think sort of coincided with a few little injuries that he had, which didn't help him, mainly the knee. But he looks back to his best. He looks fit. He looks strong, and that ground's not big enough to hold his, his swing. So look out if you're in the crowd.
Having seen the RCB bowling mix a couple of times now, you reckon this is a bowling attack Russell is seeing and thinking, yeah, I'm on for a big one here?
Well, if you get past a few deliveries, then it's going to be dangerous because he looks in a red-hot form, looks much fitter also. And it's a ground where he's played some incredible innings we have seen in the past. So, yes, I mean, if you get past few deliveries, I don't see many bowlers who can hold him back.
It's a ground which will also bring happy memories for Mitchell Starc. In 2015, he got a lot of wickets at the Chinnaswamy. His return to the IPL with the most expensive player tag didn't quite go to plan. And he comes up against Virat Kohli, who the popular perception tends to be can have troubles against left-arm pace. But as the numbers suggest, Tom, Kohli's had it quite good against left-arm pace in the last few seasons in the IPL.
Yeah, well, he's such a good player through the leg side. So if the likes of Starc or any left armour for that matter just gets a little bit greedy with the swing and drifts into that middle leg stump, Virat Kohli plays through the leg side beautifully, and his arc through that leg side is quite wide, from wide mid-on to backward square. And using the pace of Starc, the way Kohli times the ball, the ball raced to the boundary. So he looks in, superb nick. I thought his balance and his timing in his first two innings so far in this IPL has been sensational. And, this break that he's had is really, given him the mental freshen up that he needed.
This perception, Wasim, is often based on the fact that in some high-profile matches, Kohli has fallen to left-arm pace. You think Trent Bolt in the 2019 World Cup semi-final, you think Shaheen Afridi in the T20 World Cup. But the numbers do suggest that he has become significantly better in the last few years. Do you think this perception is a bit flawed?
I mean, over a period of time that he has played, you're bound to get out to few bowlers. And those deliveries, left-arm seamer bringing in, will cause problems to the best of the batsmen. So, no surprises there. He's had some incredible innings against left-arm seamer also. But I feel for Starc, for starters, I think the ball needs to swing. And I think the two pace that we see in the first game against Punjab, that will probably help Starc. And Sam Curran getting that edge which was dropped by Bairstow. Yes. I think that's the delivery probably he's looking to do, trying to get that across. Kohli likes to go on, play that 6-stump, 7-stump delivery. So that's something he'll look to do, and that bounce probably will help him. But it's going to be a very interesting contest. Probably the pitch doesn't look like the belter that used to be. So that's going to be going to be a very good contest. And the way Virat is batting in the power play, he's going extra hard. He's not the usual we have seen. So that's going to be a very good contest.
What sort of effect would that first outing have had on Starc? He returns to this league or any franchise cricket after such a long gap and gets taken to all parts of the field. How do you expect him to cope with that?
Oh, I think it'll be water off a duck's back, to be honest with you. He's been around a long time. He's a World Cup, multiple World Cup winning champion. He's played in big occasions on multiple times. So I just think that like any great, and you can consider him as one of the modern day greats with what he's achieving in all formats of the game, he'll bounce off the canvas. Yeah, he got knocked down on the canvas like any player can do, but he'll bounce back and respond, and he'll be looking forward to the opportunity to respond.
Speaking of greats, a T20 great reaches a milestone in this game. Sunil Narine will play his 500th T20 game. That's an enormous number. How do you trace Sunil Narine's evolution, Wasim? When he began in the IPL, he was a serial wicket taker. He's now played more of a containing role for his side in recent seasons. How do you trace Sunil Narine's journey as he reaches this landmark?
I think he's been an incredible bowler, especially in this format. To keep his mystery going on for 500 games is just amazing. Even now, the economy rate says just over 6 over a period of 500 games is just amazing. I don't think anybody has that kind of economy after 500 games. And like I said, earlier the way he used to bowl and pick up wickets, he got called for a bent arm or chucking or whatever, and then he invented himself, and the mystery remains the same. The batters just doesn't go after him. He found a new way to be in the game, to be still mysterious, and that's greatness. So absolutely amazing on his part.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that impresses me the most in the resilience of the character. Yes, he's coming up to an unbelievable milestone, and his consistency over a long period of time has been quite remarkable. But for him to go through what he went through with the challenges with having to reinvent himself and his action, takes not only technical skill, but it takes a lot of mental toughness. He went through hell and back to reinvent himself. Yes, he's a different bowler today than he was, 10 years ago or 7 years ago, but he's a very, very dangerous bowler today as he was back then. So, that's, full marks to him for, going through that journey and coming out on top.
And there's also that bit in the last few years where he found this batter with KKR unleashing him as an opener, some of his other sides as well, in the Big Bash as well as in Bangladesh. KKR went back to that at the start of this season. What do you make of that call?
I think it's a call they'll probably keep taking every now and then to surprise the opposition. I think when it's a good pitch, I think it's not a bad idea, because he plays some amazing shots. And the good thing is he doesn't waste balls. If he gets going, he's going to get quick 40 or 50 within no time, or he's going to get out. So I think it's not a bad option. He's played some incredible innings, for KKR. So, if he opens, it's good. Even number 7 is not a bad position, is it?
Well, he's actually got a good record at this venue. So, I think he had a quick fire, 50 odd.
Yeah, memory serves me right. Him and Chris Lynn added 100 runs in the power play alone.
Yeah. So you can guarantee that he'll be, if he's not been asked to pad up, he'll be padded up ready to go, knowing that he's got some fond memories there.
Yeah, fond memories for many, no shortage of superstars. Just look at the names we've just traced through: Starc, Kohli, Narine, Russell. Fireworks should be anticipated. Most of our timeout pundits believe that this will be the most heated game of the league stage.
All new hot and techy Brezza, the Citybird SUV.